work anymore. Things seem to be functional again. That's good. All right. And my roll 20 seems to be working better too. All right. So we're good there. So yeah, Tomlin's character has been removed from my screen. He is forever archived with Forsyth.
Sad, sad.
Looking on in anticipation. I am going to do this. I'm going to pull this up for posterity here. There. All right, so we have the new tokens, we have the new person, we have taken care of inventory. Is there anything else I've missed?
Think we're good.
Think we're good? Okay.
Well, I do need a melee weapon, but I can be one.
I thought you'd said you would.
I could do like a rapier, I guess.
Do you need a melee weapon?
I haven't written one down yet, but it can be whatever. It don't matter. That's not gonna be my go-to anyway. That's in emergencies.
Do you guys hear feedback on Alex?
No. He has a little bit of an echo, but that's because he's in a basement.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the basement, it's got a concrete floor.
He's hiding from his wife again, so...
Okay. I was just making sure if that was me or not, because I was getting that on myself earlier, so I just wanted to make sure. Don't want to play in the game with everybody. I'll be like, holy crap. Okay.
All right, I'm back. Sorry.
It's all good.
You should be.
Yeah, no. Where's Ash at?
In his car, apparently.
Oh, okay.
All right. So, basically, you guys had your long rest. You stayed the night. He popped his little... Remnant popped one of his little sleep here bubbles, which, if I'm not mistaken, does allow you to have a campfire without being seen outside the bubble, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Oh wait, we had a long rest instead of a short rest?
Because of some rolls that were made in Discord, Remnant was actually able to guide you guys through the day uneventful. You guys are now at the 40-mile in mark. And then you took a long rest, and during the night, it went pitch black.
Okay.
I'm actually okay with this.
Yeah. We would have had to spend our hit die anyway, because we didn't know we were going to get a long rest, so...
Mm-hmm.
But you're going to get it all back, like, literally... Right now, everybody should have all your hit die back. Everybody should have. Why is my Norton attacking my screen? Go away. Okay.
Plus Gavin's actually.
Yeah, everybody should have all your long rest plus your 13. All your hit die come back. All your spell slots come back. All your everything. You've had a long rest.
Okay. I'm gonna try to set up my crummy laptop and see if it'll run Roll20 since my actual computer isn't gonna work.
All right. Now, on that note, during the night, because I'm assuming you guys were talking about pulling a 2-man guard shifts.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
2-person guard shift.
You do get a +5. Remember that from the bubble to perception and stealth.
Yeah. Well, during the night, through the shifts, you guys do hear noise. There are things going on. But it is, as I've said, black. There is no starlight, moonlight. There's nothing. It's heavy cloud cover and nighttime. You guys are in some of the darkest that you can be for color. Like I said, if you have a fire inside the dome going on, you guys will be able to see Remnant. If you do not have the fire going, Remnant will be invisible to those who can see in the dark. If I'm not mistaken, Grix, you are the only one that requires light. Is that true?
I believe so, yes.
No, because I have the goggles of dark vision or whatever the hell.
Okay,
yeah.
so Remnant, you have dark vision, correct?
Correct. I have 90 feet of dark vision.
You guys don't need torches anymore.
Snuff them.
Yeah, Tomlin was the only one that needed it.
That's
Okay.
right.
I use light constantly, so yeah, that's good.
Okay. Look at that. No one needs torches.
Yeah, I got those goggles after we went on our goblin murdering spree because I couldn't see a fuck all thing in the cave.
Yeah, I remember that. It's just normally you don't have dark vision, right? Glass don't have dark vision. Because there's only
No, they do not.
there's only like 4 races that don't in the entire game now, so it's like humans, Dragonborn, Goliath.
Halflings.
Yeah.
Halflings don't get it either.
Nope.
Remember Newbie's character in my game?
Mm,
He's the only one that doesn't have dark vision.
That's right. And I want to say, I'm reaching here. I want to say fireballs don't either, or some weird shit like that. There's another stray race that doesn't. Oh, I want to check something here real quick.
So,
Alright, I need to check that.
so how deep was it to the center?
I want to say it's like 120 mile.
You cover that much ground in the next 3 days.
Alright, cool.
Find
Yeah,
out
I
just
got
how
that
deep
set
this
up.
thing goes.
Yeah, that worked good.
Alright, yeah, that thing I just popped up, that's your quick
really,
reference button there,
really
Remnant. I wanted to make sure that I had that populated. So,
Very
And-
nice.
and all
The,
that,
loud
all of
mouth
that does link to the revised Ranger links, except for the spells, which just go to the
Oh,
normal.
cool. Yeah, it does.
Okay.
That's handy.
Well, your Tomlin had that.
Yeah,
I just
I
wanted to
did.
make sure but yeah, on a
Wait a minute, wait. Do my eyes deceive me?
what?
I'm looking at in the voice chat.
Oh yeah, it was Panda. And if I got
Holy
13,
crap.
do you just want me to
What?
bump the XP to
Panda's
do it?
here.
Oh my God!
And he's gone.
And he left. He had
You scared him. You
I
said
scared
something.
him up.
And
I scared him off.
Grixus made it into roll
Don't
20.
acknowledge him.
All right.
Yeah. For you said all of us should have made 13, right?
Everybody, I think, either made it or is really close, except for Remnant, who is at the
Okay.
early stages of 12 because of his dice roll and character creation.
Yeah. Okay. I was just checking because I'm short of it. I'm 800 XP short.
Okay, because I did just award everybody the experience from the long rest, which was $5,000. So I know Panda rolled over. I didn't look at everybody specifically. So you should roll over then in the next long rest
Yeah.
for sure. Okay. And
So Gavin will comment on how much more progress we made with Remnant than we made before him. 3 hours without him, we made it 13 miles.
Faux
With
show
him, we made it 40 miles.
in a day.
In a day. Yeah. That's hilarious.
Well, at that rate, we could be there in 2 days.
But that means
Hopefully.
the next stop will be right around the 70, 75-ish mile mark. And
Yeah.
then, yeah, read that one.
That's
And,
good.
and then you'll be in. Because, yeah, if it goes, the next check mark will literally be the 150 mile mark if you guys let it grow that big. I have notes for if it goes over 150.
That's bad.
It's not bad. You guys could have stopped this back when it was like 10 mile. Like, you guys went like on a month-long hiatus. So,
Hey, we were looking for a piece of a wand.
I know.
Yeah, that makes it better.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's important shit, right?
Oh, yeah.
That we still haven't found.
Yeah. That you're now giving them time to restock.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, under player tools on Unearthed Arcana, if you look under that, you'll see the revised rangers there now. So
Yeah, that's sweet.
so okay. Were you able to see your bow?
Yes, I looked at it.
Okay, so yeah, just take note of its powers. Currently, on one of your, I want to say on the bottom of the background tab on your character sheet, I put how many charges you have. You're at full charges currently, but
Yeah, I went ahead and dropped. I just dropped the whole notes from the bow on that. I saw where you did that. I just went ahead and put everything.
yeah,
So I'll have it all.
but that'll be a thing to track. Because actually, I
Yeah.
think Grixus has the same bow that
Oh, cool.
they got earlier. So yeah, those. Okay. So effectively, you guys, yeah, you're in the middle of freaking nowhere. Over the course of the night, you hear things fighting. You hear flesh being torn, monsters crying out. You hear, at some point during one of your shifts, you hear what sounds like, for lack of a better way to word it, possibly a wall being knocked down or some sort of like brick building falling. You hear rocks crumbling nearby, at least within earshot. And like I said, you hear things fighting, and then apparently something lost and is being eaten nearby. I did make the roll, and because of his bubble bonus, because you guys barely made it, because of his bubble bonus, dawn starts to happen. And I should word this carefully, where there's no sunrise, but enough light is starting to happen under the cloud cover where it's not pitch black anymore. So my face is gonna peel. I was out in the sun all day. So yeah, you guys now, like I said, that it's starting to be dawn. So I'm assuming you're packing camp, pushing deeper.
Yeah, I'll
Yes.
probably take a minute to survey the area and see if any of my favored enemies are in the area before we set off, just to kind of chart our path.
All right, how many favorite enemies do you have at this point?
I just have two: humanoid and fiend.
And fiend.
But yes, fiend.
Okay.
Those are the only two. I can show you the. Let me pop
I believe you. I got it. That thing I popped up for you, I can click all those too.
That's true.
So,
Hit this part right here. Like the lower part.
yeah.
We can spend a minute. That's all I would do before we set off, just to kind of get an idea.
Okay.
And as soon as we move out of the bubble, it goes away. So, we lose all that.
Yeah.
As soon as we move out of the 30-foot radius.
Sean, that's your keyboard going nuts. Okay.
Yes, sorry.
Okay, yeah, so fiend-wise, what's the distance on this?
5 miles.
5 miles? Oh, yeah.
Correct.
Oh, yeah. There's mad fiends in 5 miles. No problem.
I can tell their numbers and in the general direction also from you.
You ready for this? They're that way. Humanoids are much less.
Okay.
There's probably, within 5 miles, there's probably less than 10.
Mm-hmm.
And if I'm not mistaken, you guys are 10.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You guys are 11. So there are 11. There are 11
Sweet.
humanoids in 5
Alright.
miles. But fiends, there are easily over 20.
So I'll get it says you get a general direction and distance in miles from you. So
Yep.
we'll have like at least an idea where they're at, sort of.
Yep.
Not exactly, but
They're all over the place.
all right.
Like I said, there's actually, some are flying, so up is a direction. Like,
Okay.
they're all over. You guys start to push out that morning?
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, I need some arcane checks by people who want to go ahead and make an arcane check against something you see.
I have no intelligence. It wouldn't be me. Nice.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, I was kind of afraid of that. All right, yay. As you guys are walking, you start to see some things that almost look illusionary. Like they're very faint outlines of shapes and figures that aren't in reality. Does that kind of make sense?
So stuff that's like maybe phase shifting.
Um,
Kind of like how that
a little less,
Spider Queen.
a little less obvious than like predator armor. Like you see like outlines of shit just being, but it's some things are moving and you can see it, but then you realize that it's not there. Now, with your guys' arcana checks, you will have the understanding that what is happening is the ethereal barrier. You're actually starting to be able to physically see through it at this point. So what you guys are seeing is ethereal things that are just here. So chances are for them, you guys are blurry outline things moving around in their world. So that is a thing to be noted.
Eee. It's gonna be a little disorienting.
Yeah, Gavin looks at Destiny like, you seeing this shit?
You all see it, but I'm saying you two for sure at least have
Understand.
that understand. You're like, oh shit. Like, I see ethereal things without a special power to see ethereal things.
Yeah.
So you're getting closer. You're starting to see through that veil, that protective veil. But like I said, like every now and then you'll see one like go through a tree, so you realize it's not there per se, but it's there. So,
This is a little creepy.
okay, I'm gonna ask again. You guys have the 3 wagons. What is the marching order of the wagons?
Chairs in the middle. Protect that at all costs.
Okay. All right.
Grixus out front.
All right, hang on a second. I'm gonna go tuck my kid in. I'll be right back.
I have a distinct feeling that Destiny should stick with Grixus, like glue,
Mm-hmm.
because I think those two together are going to be the. I mean,
Oh yeah, powerhouse for sure.
Yeah,
what do you think?
I'm good with it. I would think that it's probably best for you to try and stay hidden.
Oh yeah, that's. When am I not?
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, let's just go ahead and do. Come on. Let's just go ahead and hit this button right here.
There you go.
Yeah.
Lord. Oh my god. That's insane.
I expect better from you.
You expect better?
Where's the 40? Yeah.
Nah, 35 is the best you could do.
35 is the best I can do. I got a 34, so.
As I said, I expect better.
Oh my god. That's insane.
Yeah, my passive stealth is like 21.
That's nuts.
Let's see, stealth. Oh, I'm sorry, passive's 25.
I was about to say, my passive's 19. I'm like, man. And I'm not like super.
Oh
stealthy.
shit! Even Grixus.
Nice.
Destiny, where'd you go?
Yeah, I got a nat 1. It's dawn now. You can see me. That's fine.
Yeah. What's funny about that? Like your bubble thing gives a +5 to stealth. I was just like,
Mhm.
I can hit the 40s then.
That's crazy. Let's get my nat 1 out of the way on the stealth check there.
All right, now, I am gonna ask then, for you guys, because basically you guys have, your own wagon. Remember?
Yeah.
So on your wagon, are you all riding it? Is anybody walking outside it? Remember, you also have a dead body.
Yeah, Gavin will ride on the wagon,
Okay.
and that's the wagon. Our wagon is first or third.
I assumed yours would be in the front
Okay.
to be reactionary.
Well, Grixus and Destiny are going to be on the very front.
Okay. Gavin will actually stick towards closer towards the chair. Then is where Gavin will actually stick.
Where
Okay.
should I be at? I can't think of it. I mean, I could be at the back. I mean, it doesn't matter.
Well,
Yeah.
you're guiding them.
Yeah. That's,
So
I guess I'd be in the front wagon.
You either
Yeah, that makes
have
sense.
to be in the first wagon or on foot out in front of the horses?
I'm gonna go with the wagon.
Which will slow the horses.
Since Destiny and Grixus are both on foot.
Yeah, Gavin and Ash are probably Actually, I would say Gavin and Panda and Ash are probably walking between our wagon and the chair's wagon. Is probably where the two of them. With the other three in our front wagon.
Okay.
Unless you guys think we need to have somebody.
Which wagon is Tomlin's body in?
Say again?
Which wagon is Tomlin's body in? Is he in the back wagon?
He's probably in your guys' wagon. He's in the front wagon.
In
probably.
The front? Okay. That makes more sense.
Because, yeah, he got, like, bundled up in a rag or whatever, so.
Yeah, because he did.
He did.
Yep, that became a thing.
So sad.
So I will keep my owl. My owl will actually stay behind the group, like slightly behind the group. So he's going to actually be working, kind of watching the rear. So I'll keep him.
Okay. All right, Remnant, I need rolls from you.
Let's do it.
I'm going to need a survival check.
I'm pretty decent at that. $26.
Now give me another one. Now give me a perception check.
Ew. I'm pretty good at perception.
Usually have the highest wisdom in the group.
Not great, but it's something.
I mean, he does have a 20.
Yeah, I have a 20 in wisdom.
I mean,
And I'm
Druid.
proficient. Yeah, I'm proficient in perception and survival.
Okay. All right. All right. You guys are hitting a patch of trees up ahead. And at this point, all the trees are leafless, I'll say. Not necessarily dead, but leafless, winterized. Some of them have started to die. And then hang on. Yeah.
All right. I'll probably make that known to everyone.
All right, and I am going to, and tell me if I'm close on this vehicle layout. Is that close? How you guys described?
Well, yeah. I get. Well, Destiny and Grixus are on foot, though, aren't they?
That's what I'm asking.
I didn't know.
Does that slow us down if we go on foot?
You will be as slow. Well, the fact that Gavin and Ash are walking, you're at their pace.
But it really, well,
You're gonna be held to the slowest person's pace. Period.
in that case, well, we already said that's how we were going to do it. I would say then I was under the impression that it really doesn't matter whether or not you are riding. You can, the limits for how far you're supposed to be able to travel in a day or.
Well, it's based on your ground speed, though.
Yeah.
I mean, if you can only move 25 move, your speed is less than if you have a 40 move over a day. So, yeah.
The movement though is supposed to basically that's combat movement. That's how fast, like with adrenaline pumping.
Mm-hmm.
The how fast you can move in a day, isn't reflective of how fast you can go.
Well,
you can be.
But a horse can go farther than you can.
Yeah.
But if you're walking, you're gonna go less far.
Okay. In that case, then, Gavin and Ash should probably ride with the chair wagon.
Okay.
Because we don't want to slow. We don't want to slow. I mean, the whole thing here is speed. And that's the whole thing.
So, like this?
Yeah, like that.
Riding on the tailgate.
Basically, because, the chair takes up a majority of that wagon.
Yeah.
But with the animals pulling, they are capable of kind of making it.
Yeah. And Gavin's probably spending almost his entire time warged into the owl's vision.
Okay.
I would definitely be on the wagon. I'd probably be chatting with the horse. The whole ride.
The horse like, shut up, you guys are fat.
Yeah.
You fat fucks.
I feel like the horse is so happy toting this. They're like, play it off.
You lying sack of.
As it just kicks rear at the wagon, like shut the fuck up. Like, no.
You translate these exact words. You are an idiot. I hate you.
We're all going to die terribly.
Be like, he's so excited right now. He's ready to go.
He says, "I'm so glad you used me and take me into this fucking hellhole place." He's like, let me guess, you're gonna rename me Artek. Okay. Too soon? Okay. Alright. Yeah, feline agility is fucking cool as hell.
Yes. I do have that. If that can be used traveling, I don't know.
Not while you're on a wagon.
Yeah,
you use that when you're moving.
Yes.
But, like I say, you have the whisper I gave you. You see that up ahead? See that that patch of trees straight in front of you?
Mm-hmm.
That's the whisper I sent.
Okay. So I'll just tell everyone, this patch of trees up here doesn't seem to match any of the other trees around here.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to kind of point.
Yeah, equivalently, it would be like you're in an oak forest and there's like 2 maple trees.
Yeah, that's pretty odd.
And I mean, that's the kind of, like, normally you probably wouldn't have noticed it, but your survival rolls were really high, and you made a good enough perception to be able to peel that off, even without the leaves and stuff. You're like, those trees shouldn't be here.
I guess I'd go up and investigate them.
Okay, so you stop in the caravan?
Yeah, probably so.
Okay.
Tell us why.
Yeah, I'll just kind of tell you, I'm going to go investigate these trees. They shouldn't be here in this area.
Whoa. What?
Yeah, these trees don't exactly match the rest of this landscape.
Okay.
Why is there?
Then we skirt them.
Yeah,
Skirt
go
them?
around. Go around them.
Do you
If
want
something shouldn't belong, don't poke the bear.
Do you want to risk driving the caravan right past them though, without looking at them first?
That shouldn't be there.
Do I want to risk a dead druid?
That's true.
Hang on a second.
Just saying.
Hang on. I think your thing's gonna reload. Give me just a second. No. Okay. Cool. Okay. So, yeah, the problem is you can't unless you back up and find another way around some of the tree things. Because the problem you're having isn't just getting forward, it's getting forward well enough that the wagons aren't impeded. It's not that there aren't other routes, it's there aren't other happy routes. And so he's like, this is the best route, and it's right in front of you. So either way around, if you go this way or this way to try to get around through here, you're gonna have to pass this little grove area here, and that's where he's pointing to. He's like, there's some trees here that aren't supposed to.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm thinking. The wagons are gonna basically come into contact with them. I don't know if it'd be smart to investigate them first, or if you want to take another route, we can. We just have to backtrack.
Which means time.
Exactly. What are you guys thinking?
I'm thinking backtracking a whole bunch is going to be painful, but walking past those trees, probably not the best idea either. I mean,
What's the worst that can happen?
we all die in a terrible, corrupted ball of death.
That's probably what's going to happen anyway. So might as well get it over with.
Fuck it, let's go past the trees.
Where have you been for the last 3 days?
Ever.
Am I getting? If I take a moment and use my ability again to see if there's any creatures in the area that's my favorite, am I picking up anything?
There's always going to be fiends. I'm
Yeah.
just going to give that to you.
Within this area, like within these trees.
No, not within the area. Not within half mile.
All right.
But you're always going to have that fiend radar is going to be on.
Oh yeah. I'll at least make that known. At least they're not fiends or humanoids in these trees up here.
Let's say we've had that happen though. We've had paladins literally in hell go, I try to detect evil, and like their head explodes. Like
there's so much evil.
Well, that's kind of what's happening to you now. They're everywhere. Like you can just feel their presence.
Yeah. All right. Well, how do we go about this in a careful way?
So, I don't know how much of that you can zoom out and check map, but
Well, the first thing I'll do is I'm gonna have the owl kind of fly a circle.
That's what I was thinking.
okay.
Fly circle around those trees.
All right. Move them and let me know.
Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna do this.
All right, stop.
Okay.
What's your owl's AC?
Not enough to avoid getting killed.
Okay. You guys will see this happen then. He swoops down, and as he gets right in here, one of the trees becomes that Hogwarts tree and just wham, and your owl dies.
They killed Kenny.
Told ya.
Kinda.
Trees. Chop.
Kinda.
I'm not gonna feel good about
So-
killing trees.
Effectively, right here in this point, one of the trees right in this area, swung out and swatted your owl out of the sky.
Okay.
So I'm not a fan of that.
So you guys have a reference. I hit an AC 28,
Good God.
and it wasn't crit.
Oh boy.
He rolled a 4.
I rolled a 3. What do you want? I got a dirty 32.
Dirty. Nice.
I have plant growth stocked if you would like to make the plant grow and be nice to him.
How tall is that tree?
These trees all range from 15 to 25 feet at least. Like I said, right now there's no foliage on any of them.
How many of these weird trees are there?
Yeah. So far,
Give me
it's
survival
just the
checks.
ones that-
Give me survival checks. Now that you guys are kind of aware.
28.
9.
Destiny's like, ooh, a butterfly. Yeah.
They're speckled throughout the area ahead of you, but there's over a dozen.
Crap. Do they speak any languages? If we call out them, what they say with?
Fucking hell. What language do you attempt to talk to a tree in?
I don't know. Sylvan?
Druid?
I don't know.
Alright, you speak Sylvan to the tree. What do you say to the tree?
Hello, tree. Does he respond? I take it as a no. I can speak.
In Sylvan.
Oh,
And for those with comprehend languages.
oh, is it really Sylvan?
In Sylvan, you hear a response. Hello, two legs.
Oh. Well.
Parlay.
I've actually
Parlay.
Yeah. I guess I'll just ask, is it okay if we pass through? I have a feeling the answer is going to be no.
Give me a persuasion check.
This is not going to work. I'll try. 13?
Yeah. Yeah. Effectively is you're like, you mind if we just kind of like cruise through here?
Exactly. That's the way I say it.
Yeah. And you see one of the trees steps forward a little bit. Is this? You want to drive on our roots? You want to take more of the life that is already missing from us?
No. I don't mean to harm you. I'm trying to help. We're trying to solve this problem.
For those that don't speak Sylvan, yeah, from the tree, it sounds like wind just rustling through his leaves, but you see he shakes his branches and it makes a clattering noise, but there is like a rushing wind sound when he talks.
I'm just basically telling him that we're trying to come up with a solution to this problem. We're trying to fix all of this.
So you see us as a problem, and he gets loud about it.
No problem. I respect all things natural.
What is
I'm a
the
druid.
problem?
Oh God.
And another one uproots and steps forward from the north there.
Grixus looks to Destiny. He's like,
And-
I don't think our new friend is very good.
And these trees are looking down on your horse like,
Alright.
you don't
Alright.
see much of a problem.
Can I cast?
I'm gonna put my hand on Remnant's shoulder. All right, you need to tell me exactly what they're saying, and then I will tell you exactly what to say.
I'll just go, okay. And I just basically
Grixus hands Destiny the helmet.
I basically
Oh.
just tell them everything that they've been saying.
It requires attunement, yes?
Yes.
It'd take an hour.
Never mind. Yeah, never mind.
It would take an hour.
It's all right. It's all right. look at that. Look at that. Meme that I posted on Trash Talk. Yeah, that is exactly how it does. Tell them 3PO. Tell them.
Yes, tell them exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Can he tell me what they've said so far, so I can try to diffuse this?
Repeat what I've said.
Okay.
I want. Hang on. No, I want him to repeat what I said.
Okay.
Basically, he thinks we are traveling through his land and we're causing more harm. And then this other guy uproots and walks towards us, and that's kind of where we're at so far. And I've told him we're here to help.
I feel like this is one of those no shit. You see what had happened was.
All right.
Exactly.
The reason we are traveling through here and why we're asking for safe passage is that we are attempting to fix the loss of life from this land. We wish to reinfuse this land with life.
You don't get to
So
say,
that you-
I say that. Not right now.
Okay.
What do you say?
I'm just gonna say, we wish to reinfuse the land with life, and I will cast plant growth on the tree in front of us to try to help.
Okay.
And I will. It's not a concentration thing, so I could use concentration, correct?
You're attempting
Yeah.
to lower the effect, right?
Correct.
All right. What is the level of the spell?
That is a 3rd level spell.
Okay.
So you got to cast it as a 4.
Yep.
You have to
4th
cast
level.
it. Do you have 4th levels?
I have a 5th
Oh,
level. Yeah.
that's right.
I've got
Because
4th
multi-class, you slot at your character level, but then you only get spells at your class level. That's
no,
right.
You slot at.
Well, there's a
slot
special
at
chart, but it's
this,
your
yeah.
full level. But
Yes.
yeah, you only gain spells per your class
per
levels.
your, yeah.
Right.
Per your,
Okay, that's right.
yeah.
That's right. Because you can only have you could potentially have only 2nd level spells, but you could have a level 5 slot or some weird shit.
Correct. I
Okay.
only have level 3, and I've got a 5 slot, which is weird.
Okay, so you're using a 4th level slot.
Yeah. I'm gonna concentrate on it.
You're concentrating on it. And
That's it.
what class has this? This is a
This is a druid thing.
Druid thing. So I need you to make a wisdom proficiency check.
Let's see.
A wisdom save, right?
Oh
Wisdom
yeah,
save.
that's right. It's a saving throw. Yeah, but it's your wisdom.
How deep are we at this point?
Let me see. See how many miles we made it today before this. Well, actually, he rolled what? Twice. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. We'll go that far. You are an additional 7 miles in. So you are approximately the 47-mile mark.
It's 10, so it's a DC 14 save. But
14?
But then you reduced it. You
I'm going to
spent
concentrate on it. Yeah.
spent 4 rounds casting it. So it's a DC. So it's a DC 10.
DC 10. Okay. That might be doable.
Karn, tell me if I did wrong there.
You did wrong there.
Oh no.
Okay.
All right, on the taint zone effect, in the area where it says, if attempt to not blacken an area, the very first statement, he's going to roll against that first statement.
Oh crap.
That's what he's attempting to do.
Yeah, I am.
So yes, this will trigger his concentration, and he's rolling against that first statement.
So it's a 12.
12.
12. If he rolls a 12, 13, 14, or 15, the blackened area will be half. If he rolls 16 or better, it will be fully negated.
Fully negated. Okay. I have a I have a +5, so we'll see how that goes. All right, let's just do it. $19.
Okay.
And yours should be much better than a +5, by the way, for that.
Really? I'm not proficient with it though. That's the only thing.
You are a ranger first.
Correct. I'm strength and dex first.
Oh.
And then I don't get my wisdom proficiency. I know it's annoying.
Okay.
All right, now I need you to roll the second bullet under 31 to 55 mile.
Oh Jesus! Let me read that.
Can that be reduced at all, or is that always?
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay.
So that's 10 plus. So that's 14.
Yep.
Okay, so I need to cast another save, wisdom save.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, this is tricky. Oh crap.
Yeah.
Okay. So you failed that one. You're going to take 1 ding to your wisdom.
This is okay. I'm 19 now.
Keep track of what your maximum used to be because it can be recovered.
Yeah.
But for right now, you take a 1-point ding. And you don't create the blackness when you cast it, but you feel when the surge comes up through you, it ate a part of you to cancel that.
Eek. That's not cool.
And the spell did not go off.
Oh, did it not?
Yeah. Spell slot used or fails to cast.
I didn't read that part. Well, crap.
So, well, the upside is I probably should do those in reverse because if it doesn't cast, there's no blackened area.
Yeah, that's true.
But,
okay, I guess I won't do that.
So, yeah, you go to cast whatever, and
Okay.
and like I say, you feel that tear on you, and then
Remnant. In
Nothing
no
happens.
way, shape, or form of what I said was to cast.
okay.
I was trying to help.
Okay. Once again,
Hang on. The tree got a crit on his "what the fuck are you doing" roll. You're casting at us. you must be attacking. And he is going to roll his initiative because he has been angered.
Ips.
And I rolled a fucking 1. Yeah, you've angered him. He thinks you're threatening him with your cast.
I'm just trying to help your growth. I'm not trying to hurt
Yeah,
you.
you're. In no way, shape, or form did Destiny tell you to cast. She told you to translate exactly what she said.
Yeah, he start like boogada 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 boogada.
Yeah. As soon as I'm gonna push him off the cart. That's what my initiative.
And actually, when you think about it, he did that shit for a total of 5 rounds. So he spent 30 seconds screaming oogada boogada. Because he spent 4 rounds to negate it plus the initial round of actual action. So he spent 5 total rounds.
In my mind, this Panther Druid sitting in the cart just going.
Waving my fingers the whole time.
30 seconds.
Oh dear lord.
Well, Destiny just has
Honus
like wide
veris
open eyes,
requiem.
like, this motherfucker.
Yeah, that's basically she's just dumbfounded and just. Are you serious? That's
And
not what I
Grixus
told
was
you to do.
confused as
All right.
hell the entire time.
Let me get a dish off all you guys.
Oh my god.
I'm trying to help. Let's see.
Oh, I get to go first.
Oh, for the record, Grixus and Revenant, I have modified your initiative buttons. So if you're pushing the initiative up off your token across the top there, it'll automatically do the double roll and take the highest. So you don't have to
Sweet.
click twice anymore. Because you,
Oh, look at that.
you both have freaking advantage to
Wait.
initiatives.
Did you roll 2 ones?
That is epic.
I did.
Whoa. That's wild.
That's brutal.
Hold on, wait a second. I
Yeah.
think I have something. I think I have something at this point now to where if I roll a nat 1, I get to re-roll said.
Do you have lucky?
No, I thought it was a thing with the Berserker trait or Barbarian trait when I get the initiative advantage.
This is not cool.
I'll wait to see if you figure it out.
I think that's what you get. You get advantage. I don't think it gets any better.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. I thought it was just advantage too. Because pretty much the only one I know that allows you to do that is the lucky feat.
yeah.
All right. Either way.
No, you're right. I was just trying to,
Cheat.
feel better about my shitty roll.
Just trying to cheat. Yeah. Not suck.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, in order to do sneak attack, I have to have a piercing weapon, correct?
No. It's got to be a finesse weapon.
Okay.
Is
good.
it finesse or light?
Doesn't matter.
I
either
think it can
way.
be either.
Okay. Because I'm going to use my fist, which is both light and finesse. And I'm going to
Pow!
the shit out of Remnant.
Ow.
The attack must use a finesse or ranged weapon.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. This is some
I remember
finesse.
it was more than just, yeah.
Finesse.
And now that I have a 21 strength,
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Why is that popping up as round
Fuck
two?
does
Weird.
Destiny have a 21 strength?
I have the belt of
She's
giant
wearing the
strength.
belt.
He's got the belt
It's
now.
a 20. It's a 20 strength.
21, I think.
That's what the belt said was 21. But it's still a
Yes,
plus
it's
5.
21.
Nice.
Thought it was 19.
Oh boy. My nose is gonna be bloody.
Yeah.
You hope it's
see.
Well, it's what? Because
21.
your I think it's just 1 plus strength modifier, right?
It's a 32 hit.
Good God. Yes.
I say, if I'm not mistaken, though, it's
It is a crit, though.
Oh my God.
no, it's not.
Hey, with my assassin,
Assassin
it is.
it is. Yeah.
Ah. Well, it only doubles the die.
But still, with my plus 4d6 sneak attack damage,
Yeah.
we're going for a kidney punch. Non-lethal, but still.
One of my old blisters is gonna pop. I have a
Well,
feeling.
that would be the thing. If it's crit, you're gonna have to re-roll your 46 because it's all die. Get re-rolled.
True. So, let's see. 46 plus 7.
So actually, we're only looking at 17, 18, 19 plus 7. You're looking at 26 plus the next 46. You're gonna kill him in this punch.
Pretty much. Well, I'll start rolling a new character.
24, so 33. He sucker punches you for 30 frickin' 3. Ain't even started. I'm going to reword that so it fits his character sheet. He assassinate strikes you with his fist for 33.
That's like Eagle Claw.
Now here's the trick. If I'm not mistaken, Remnant has a similar ability, but because Destiny is already gone, he can't use it against her.
Correct. I don't think I'll hit.
Actually, Sean, did you want to move? Did you need to get out of the cart?
No, because
Okay.
I'm gonna allow.
Will fly out of the cart though. I don't want to fight this. I can't fight the tree.
Yeah, I said it was going to be a fun one.
That's the thing. I'm not going to be. I mean, as a druid, I can't fight this tree.
Okay.
They're not trees.
Remember, this thing, like its bark and stuff, it is blackened. I mean, it's dying. It's corrupted. And you've seen what happens when you're here for an extended period of time. This is a fucking tree. He's been here this whole time.
I will be right back. I gotta say goodnight to my son.
So the outside of the ring moves at 3 miles a day. You guys are 47 miles in, so he's been here a couple weeks.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure it started weighing on his brain, or whatever he has. I don't know. I'll probably just hold my action, I guess. Well, I'm going to lose my ability to attack, but I mean, this is what Remnant's going to do. I'm probably just going to hold my action, and I'll just call out to him in Sylvan again. I'm only trying to help, and that'll be it.
Okay.
After I go from getting hit.
Alright, if you're done, hit end turn.
There you go.
Panda. See, where's his...
Probably move up towards the front as he's back.
Yeah, hang on. I'm going to have him roll perception here to see if he catches on to what the hell just happened. Probably well enough. He at least understands that Destiny did some shit, so we'll say he hops off. There. Not running. heads forward. He also know you guys had at least stopped, so we'll put him there for now. Gavin.
So, Gavin,
I'll give you the same chance. You probably are perceptive enough to know something's going on up front. Destiny obviously hit Remnant. There's probably grunts and things. Plus, you have the helm, so you heard the trees talking. So, yeah, you definitely know shit's going down up front.
Gavin's going to move up to here. He's got his crossbow. And if any one of these two trees start moving towards, our guys, if they come within 10 feet of our horse or any member of our group, Gavin will shoot them with the crossbow.
Okay. Grixus.
I'm back. No, I didn't. Sorry.
Yeah, Grixus will just hop down to the side of Destiny and look not very angry yet.
I came in here,
ready to fight trees.
Did Charlie open the windows for you?
All right. What weapon are you going to be wielding?
The great axe or the great sword.
Okay. All right.
Honey, you gotta take a break.
I'll be right back again.
Okay. This episode brought to you by Mountain Dew, the keeper awaker of people since the end of forever. All right. So are you just hopping off and waiting, or?
Yeah, basically, if one comes at us aggressively, I'm going to try and stab it.
Okay. Are you done then?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
All right, let me. Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Yeah. You see, he sees you with the huge bladed weapon. He's like, "So you want to lumberjack?" In Sylvan. And then you see he starts waving his branches around. And at the end of waving his branches, all of his branches go flat out to the side and then rise up straight above him like this. And when he does so, you see a couple other trees start moving. He's like, "Then let's lumberjack." And he'll move to there. Yeah, one of the other trees crackles to life, pulls itself free above the roots. Starts moving forward towards you guys. Oh yeah, this is gonna be awesome. Yeah, you see this tree? He kind of looks over to that one. He's like, So then, we lumberjack! And he starts waving his branches in the air.
I'm back.
Okay.
We're about to fight.
My spell only would have worked.
The trees are yelling something about lumberjacking. I'm not 100% sure. I think they want to whack us off.
They see Grixus' axe, and they think we're about to cut
I don't
him.
have an axe. I have a sword.
A sword, I mean. Sorry.
He complained about blades.
Yeah, he doesn't like blades.
So
I
you
didn't.
want to
I
bring
could have sworn
blades.
I never said I was taking him out, but okay.
I asked what weapon you had.
Well, like I thought you meant in case I was going to fight, not actually.
Oh, even that. I know for a fact you have a great axe strapped to your back. So that doesn't help either.
Whatever. I'm gonna fucking rape one of these trees.
Yeah, he comes down
No.
right up to your horse.
Xander, you have something on my
But he has taken his action, therefore cannot hurt your horse this round.
Well, hold on. If he got that close, wouldn't Gavin shoot him?
If you want, yeah, I can shift your.
Yeah, because Gavin had a ready action.
Yep.
If they got close enough to our mount, to anybody in our party, including our horse, he was.
All right, go ahead.
And miss.
12 is a miss.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, 12's a miss. Actually, it probably just sticks in the wood. You just. All right. The trees are alive with the sound of music. All right, Destiny. The forest is closing in on you. You know what's awesome?
What's that?
The owl died way the fuck over here.
This is not your room.
Probably like a ton more.
Well, I can see 12, so. All right. We're gonna do this. Dusty's gonna jump off the cart, and hide.
And go bye-bye. All right, here. Let me give perception checks real quick.
Yeah, you picked on it.
Okay. All right.
Where'd she go?
Alright.
Actually, your blue probably helps you blend in with the dark grayness better than your red used to.
Yeah.
All right, Remnant. These trees are definitely encroaching. They see you as threatening.
Let's see.
You have threatened them with spell casting. Threatens, and you wield blades and axes. Come into our territory.
Alright, so I'm gonna step off the cart, I guess. And I'll just go right here, and I'm gonna take my rapier off my side, and I'm just gonna throw it down. And then I'm just gonna address this guy here that's in the front. I'll tell him in Sylvan, I mean you no harm. I was only trying to help. I tried to increase your growth and bring you back to life. I hurt myself in doing so, but I'm only here to help.
All right. Okay.
That'll be it.
Make a survival roll. Yeah, you're saying this, but as you're looking at the tree, he looks ticked. So it doesn't seem like what you're saying is like fully registering for him right now.
Crap. That's literally the only thing I have else for plants is plant growth. I can't really do much else.
It's time to make a ethical choice. So, question becomes:
We're playing our game.
are you going to attack the tree?
And proving a druid, no.
That's the big cat and that's the big horse and those are the horses. And that's you.
Yep, that's me. See?
Alright, so what I'll probably do
That's you.
is I'll just stand here without a weapon.
Okay.
That'll be it.
Actually, I don't see anybody's camera feed other than my own, so.
Oh. No, he's waving at everyone.
Hey, buddy.
They're saying hi.
All right.
Don't do that.
Bloop. Now, see the trees with the little leaf down in the corner on them?
Yeah.
Okay, those trees are just the local trees. They seem to be just any regular tree that has been spirited alive through whatever the treant did. They are not the same type of wood tree that the actual treant is. Does that make sense?
They're not a true treant, they're an awoken tree.
Whatever the treant did, yeah, brought it.
Kind of summoned him.
Kinda. So that's what the ones with the little leaves. That's those. They're not treants per se. So Ash. Yep. Now shit got real. Okay. All right. What's his move? Speed 30. Okay. All right. No. Yes. Time to party with the blades. This is Sparta. Holy shit. Oh, these are not undead or fiends, but that's still a ton of damage.
Still an ouchie.
And his weapon's probably the only one that can do full damage, I think.
Okay, so yeah, he starts going off on that tree. Actually, Grixus and Destiny, give me perception checks. You guys are kind of close enough to see this. Okay, yeah. Destiny, you see this for sure. When he hacks that tree, this darkness, this blackness that has encompassed the plants around here, when he hacks at the wood and the bark breaks off and goes open, that blackness is all the way into them. All right. Grixus, you're up.
Okay. Well, God.
Yep.
That's great.
Because I don't want him killing the horse. God damn it. Even though it's going to give that other dude flanking on me, and then 2 attacks with the, you know.
Works hard. This lazy
I did not see this coming.
is for me.
Tree ants.
Actually, you being a druid, I thought you were going to pull it off as soon as you said I speak to him in Sylvan.
Yeah. If I would have successfully cast plant cards, it probably would have been a lot better.
Or, listen to the Tiefling.
That's true.
The person with the charisma check.
Yeah.
Because effectively, he was going to let you... you could have had a chance to re-roll with help.
Oh.
But you didn't. So that's good.
But you decide to go rogue. And now you
All
see
right.
what happens.
I'm assuming... Actually, here. Grixus, I'm assuming you're attacking green 1.
Yeah, the
okay.
one that's in front of the horse.
All right, so you
Trying to
know
get
that
distracted
16
from the horse.
does hit.
Okay, cool.
So
Your boss friend.
there go.
Xander says Destiny's one of his bossy friends.
Oh, yeah? My son just said Destiny is one of his bossy friends.
Oh, you know.
Hey, did I get moved in the order, or did I?
Yes, you
I
did,
thought
because you had held your action and then went.
I didn't. Okay, I thought I didn't hold my action. I thought I specified the condition for doing. I didn't think that. I didn't
That
think
moves your-
moved.
That moves you
moves
in
that.
initiative. When you go, that's where your new initiative strike is.
Try something.
Alright.
What's his AC? 22. Okay, only 1. Alright, this thing starts beating on Ash with its tree arms.
Dad, what are you doing? I'm a silly.
Okay.
I caught you. Dad, Daniel's my kid. Daniel. Oh, I know it. Good boy. You want to help me? Daniel jumped up at me.
Let's see, a 16 and a 29.
In the kitchen, Daniel.
So I'm pretty sure the 29 hits for 19 bludgeoning damage to Grixus.
I'm making him.
How much?
It got 19, so you're going to take 9 of it.
9.
Yeah. And the other hit a 16, so I believe that
That
misses.
misses.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's go. Then.
Ah, sweet. All right. The first swing is going to go on you. The second swing is going on the horse. The first swing hits a 21. Does 21 hit? No. Yes, it does.
That's me.
Okay. For 14 damage.
It's true, you might not.
And
So
all right.
7.
But it might.
I'm going to word this as carefully as I know how so you all understand what just happened. I hit the horse's AC, but I rolled a 1. So it's going to miss, but I need you guys to understand what just happened.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and the damage it would have done would have killed the horse.
Yep. Remnant's pissed.
So, because it rolled a 1, it will be a miss. But only because, even though rolling a 1, I hit its AC. So that treant is done. Gavin, you're up. You see this. You see it swing, and like the way it hits the horse, it hits some of the bridle tack and shit like that. It just barely didn't crush this horse.
This is getting ready to get real. Gavin's casting.
Okay.
4th level slot.
Okay. I'm ready.
And I'm going to cast that.
Okay.
And now I have a seizure.
Hold on. I am going to try and mitigate the effect.
Okay, and you're not doing it through time, you're just rolling, right?
Correct.
So you're in a 4th level slot.
Yep.
You need a 20.
To completely do it, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Actually, hang on. Like I said from before, we might as well do this backwards because it might fail anyway.
Right.
Let's make that other dice roll first, which is going to be a 14 on your casting ability.
Okay.
What do you think?
It casts.
Living on the edge.
It casts, and you get no kickback from that.
Okay.
All right, so now the roll to attempt to negate the blackened area, which you will need a 20. Now on this, if you get a 16, okay, or higher, it'll be half. So at this range, we are looking at 20 foot per spell slot.
84, so 40.
Yep. So that's 20, 30, 40. Centered on you.
I know.
That's nuts.
I know.
All right.
So 30 foot cube, please.
Boom. That happened. All right. What'd you say it is?
I need a 30 foot cube.
All right. Draw me where that lands roughly.
Well, I'm gonna get this guy and this guy. Are the two I'm gonna try and get.
All right. Well, here, let me do this.
I don't think I can get more than 2.
10, 20. Is that 30? There's a 30 foot cube. All right. So.
I'm glad I tried it.
All right.
Move the top corner, top left corner. Put it right here.
Just tell me left, right, down.
Left, down 2.
Right there.
To the right 1. That'll hit those 2, correct?
Yeah. Everything inside that square that I have drawn.
No. Move it up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 squares. 6,
7, 8, 9.
And to the right 1.
So those 3.
Yeah, let's go for those 3.
Okay.
Wisdom. DC 18 wisdom save for each of them.
Okay. First will be what is it? A wisdom?
Wisdom DC 18.
Okay. And if they pass, what happens?
Nothing. They're fine if they pass. Otherwise, they're basically incapacitated.
Okay.
Go snug with me.
Okay.
Go snuggle.
And you said it's incapacitated?
Yeah, they're charmed.
Okay.
They're charmed for the duration. While charmed, they're incapacitated and have a speed of
Speed of what?
0.
Okay. All right. I have the 2 lower ones are incapacitated. The top one is not.
Okay. And Gavin will call out, "Don't let it get the horse." And as a bonus action, I will give Destiny Bardic.
All right. Remnant. Literally right behind you is one of the biggest circles you've probably seen. It just wipes everything.
My mouth would probably just be
Instantly.
Is Remnant start thinking that he chose the wrong group?
I'd probably just look at
All right.
him and like, what
Now,
did you
yeah,
do?
this whole area up in here, huge, bright, flashing lights and whatever else is happening with that.
What is going on?
I did what I had to do.
Now, is that concentration?
That is concentration.
All right. Concentrate. Check.
Yeah. Destiny assassinated you with a fist.
And who got the Bardic Inspiration?
I did.
Destiny.
All right, give yourself the proverbial yellow dot if you want, so we know that you have that. There we go. All right. Boom. Goes off. 14 and a 21. Holy shit. Panda has a 22. They both miss.
Wow, nice.
Yeah, he's got some pretty good armor class. All right, you're up, Destiny. What do you do?
Simple enough.
He's like, I do what I always do. I stab shit.
From the shadows.
Yeah, this is going to be ugly. $20 is going to be a hit.
Okay. And
All right. As you poke the tree, yeah, you realized if it had been fleshy, it would have done way more damage.
Okay.
But you drove a nail into a piece of wood. Kinda. Well, a rapier into wood. I mean,
Yeah.
so the damage you may have been expecting, you didn't see.
It wasn't quite as good.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, I figured so, but when you're a one-trick pony, well,
you do that trick.
You gotta ride the phone. You gotta ride the phone.
Yep. When you're a one-trick pony, you do that trick.
All right, so which ones are incapacitated so far?
The ones with the little, like, no smoking symbol. It's this one way up here.
And that one.
And this one way up here, yeah.
Okay. Well, I think Remnant's gonna be super pissed that they're trying to kill the horse, so I probably will take evasive action.
And like I said, that one that it rolled, it almost did. Basically, the gear on the horse saved its life.
Yeah.
So you could tell, yeah, it was bringing down the full force. Yeah.
I'll probably call out and Sylvan. I hate it had to come to this. And then you'll see Remnant. He'll just run here. Could he climb this tree that's down here?
You have a climb speed.
I have a climb speed of 20, correct.
20. So you can do however much far you move to there, subtract that from 20, whatever's left over, and you can go up that high.
I also have feline agility, so I can do it.
That's what I say, to get to the bottom of the tree. So to get to the bottom of the tree, you can move like 10 or 15 feet. Use the remainder to climb before you trigger that.
Okay.
So effectively, you can climb either 5 or 10 feet, depending on where you want to hit the tree.
Yeah. Just wherever there's a branch. If there's a 5 or 10 feet, if there's a branch I could get on, that's what I would do.
Sure.
Either way. So I'll just hop up there.
Okay,
Is
hang
that
on.
gonna take my whole action to get up there, or?
It will take your whole move.
Okay, that'll be fine.
And you are 10 feet in the air. That's the. I'm gonna change that to 2. You're 2 squares in the air.
Mm-hmm.
There.
Perfect.
So, but yeah, you're like at face level of these things now.
Yeah. Yep. And then what I'll do off my bow, I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark. I think, what does that use? Two slots now or whatever.
Hang on.
Under the I think it's you add 1.
I was gonna say, yeah, I'll pull it up here real quick.
I'm gonna cast it off the bow though.
Yep.
That's
it's 2 charges.
Yeah, 2 charges now. Yeah. So you'll add another charge, right? Oh wait, and it blackens also.
Yes, items blacken now.
Oh god.
So 2 charges.
This sucks. Well, I need to mitigate it somehow.
You can't.
I can't.
Nope.
Can't mitigate. It's not a spell slot.
Yep. Hang on. The upside is Hunter's Mark is a 1st level spell.
It is.
So.
I don't know that I would have figured. You think I would have already figured this out about the bow?
You knew it took charges. The question is, would you have used it at this point and this deep yet?
Probably not.
So that would answer your question then.
Okay.
Now, on this one, so you know, I'm making your circle smaller than a normal circle. And I will explain why after I do it.
Okay.
Okay. So your circle is only 10 feet.
Okay.
You're going to love me. You want to blow me smooches? You trigger it, and you feel, you're up in a tree. You feel the energy of this tree flow out through you, and you feel it die.
Oh, God.
You feel that tree die. This treant here instantly stares you down. And the tree you're in is now.
Hello?
Technically, it's. Yeah, we hear you, Panda. So, technically, the tree you're in is considered difficult terrain. I know you don't have a thing for difficult terrain.
Mm-hmm.
But when you go to move, I'm going to have you make a check because branches may or may not just break away. So, yeah,
okay.
no double stripes. Okay? So.
Yeah. All right.
But, yeah, you cast the Hunter's Mark on which one?
It's going to be the one that is in front of the horse, the one that made the attack.
Okay, let's see. You are pink, so I'm going to give it pink dot. There we go.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So it has your Hunter's Mark.
And I'm going to shoot an arrow at it. I'm going to try to use sharpshooter and try to shoot an arrow. A +1 arrow.
Okay.
And we'll see how it goes.
I'm trying to see here. Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, it's what? I got it right here. I can pop it up.
Okay, that only gives you bonus to it. Okay.
It's an extra 1d6 when you hit a target.
Yeah, I'm just making sure. I wasn't sure if it was for everybody or just you.
Just me.
It's just you. Okay.
So that's 22, and then I'll add a 1d6, I guess.
Okay.
And a 2.
2, so a total of 24.
24, yeah.
So yeah, you sink an arrow into a tree, again, driving a nail into it.
I think, by the way, I think your attack's off by 1. I think you're 1 low.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I did.
No, I'm wrong. I think it's right. Your proficiency is +4. No, your proficiency is only +4. Right,
it's +4. Yeah, I'm not leveled yet.
Gotcha. Okay, I was wrong. However, you do get a second attack.
No, hang on a second. Because I'm looking at his dice roll. He got his dice roll +5, which would have been his dex. +2 because of his ranger archery.
Yep.
+2, yeah.
I do not see your proficiency on this roll.
It's taken away by sharpshooter.
Sharpshooter has a -5.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I use sharpshooter. And
that's right.
It gives you a +10 to damage.
That's right, because I'm like, I don't see it.
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure you weren't screenshot. A 19 does hit though. So.
I had to type it up weird too in the weapons thing to get the sharpshooter.
Yeah, I saw.
Strange. But I calculated it right, I think. And so I have an extra attack, and I guess I'll just do another just regular +1, not a sharpshooter.
Okay.
Just go with a regular.
Oh, so you know the way I set the 4 buttons up on your character sheet too? I only have position 1 and position 2 used for ammo. So whether or not you use sharpshooter, they'll both use the top 2 ammo slots. That way it's the same ammo.
You fixed it. I was going in there to fix it today, and you did it when I was like working on it. I was like, oh my gosh, he did. That's awesome though. Thank you.
I didn't realize you were even because I didn't see you on when I did it, but yeah.
Yeah, I was getting on when you were working on it. I don't know.
Oh.
But I looked at it. I was like, oh crap, he fixed it for me.
Yeah, you just need to put in your melee, whatever you need for melee. But other than that, I think the rest of yours is all hooked up. So.
Thank you for doing that.
Yep.
You think I should go sharpshooter again, Gavin? Hit him for damage. Is that what you were saying a second ago?
Yeah, I mean, I would say, hit him again.
Do it up. I'll do it again, sharpshooter, and hit this tree again, and feel real bad about it. 17
is a hit.
You're putting the tree out of its misery.
He's gonna feel terrible though. All right, and then I get a d6. Let me do that. There you go. 25.
You put another nail in the wood.
I guess I'm putting him in his face because I'm face level now. That would be it.
Sweet. Yeah.
I'm about to get knocked out of a tree.
You frickin' one shot killed a tree. Boop. It's gonna wail on you.
Okay. With my reaction.
29 is a hit.
Nice.
21. Maybe.
Oh, damage.
Yeah.
All right. Now, it hit a 23 and a 27.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. For 16 and 19 damage. So 20, 35 damage total.
Jesus.
2 different slams of its branches pounding on you.
I am hurting.
And yeah, you understand it. It yells in Sylvan. It's like, you killer of trees, you monster.
I hate to come to this.
Panda, you're here, so you get to take your action on your character. You have been hitting the one that's above you. That's the one you were wailing on earlier.
Actually, I don't know if he's back yet or not. He said he'd be right back getting food.
Oh, I didn't see it. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then in that case, I'm just going to have him wail a couple times. 19 is a hit. 18 is a hit. So 20, 31. Okay. And next. I'll pick him up next round, I guess. Grix, your go. You going north or south?
Same one as last time.
Okay. Well, the upside is the one above you is stunned, so.
All right, I'm back.
Yes. Don't hit the one above you.
Those are both hits. 4. Yeah. The Axeman cometh. All right, is that all you're doing? You moving or no? Sweet. 15 and a 23. I think a 23 finally hits. Yeah, 23 hits. So, Panda, you're going to take 20 points of damage. Bludgeoning as this tree comes down and slams you with a tree branch. Just smashes into you.
20 damage. Got it.
Do they get additional saving throws, or are they just?
Nope.
They're just stunned out, huh?
When they take damage, or when somebody like tries to shake them out of it.
Charmed for the duration. Okay. Sweet. In that case, his turn is done. His turn is done. His turn is now. And since Grixus is the one causing all the pain, Grixus gets all the focus. You have pulled its focus off of the horse, but now you're the target. I hit
now it shouldn't get, and now it should not get advantage.
And it doesn't. And it only gets a pair of 17s.
Both miss.
Both miss. All right. Gavin.
This one right here.
Mm-hmm.
That. Very, very minor damage. I will. Oh, hold on. By the way, this was for my spell.
Oh, shit. That's right.
I know. Yeah. I remember this time.
Yep. I almost forgot.
I'm done.
There's a lot going on. Panda, I hit a 29 and an 11. The 29 does 20 points of damage, and the 11
points.
And the 11 I'm pretty sure is a miss. So
So
yeah,
20 points.
yep. Like I said, these two trees are just beating the living shit out of you. Yeah.
So Ash, by the way, just since you're just getting here, be very careful when you cast. It can be very.
Yes.
Yeah. Suggest you open the taint zone effects handout. Give it a scan. You guys are at the 47 mile mark to give you reference.
Oh shit. Okay.
Even if you have charges on your weapon,
cause
too.
ashen areas.
Yeah.
Ground
Charges on items
Oh,
count.
Mhm.
oh shit.
17 is a hit. You're stabbing the one on the horse, right?
Yes. Green 1.
Yep. Okay. It buckles down. Timber.
Nice.
All right, Remnant. Because your hunter's mark died, you can move it.
I can move it. I'm gonna move it on the guy in front of me.
Okay.
And how much taller is this tree that I'm in currently? Well, I'm gonna get an opportunity attack though, I guess, if I move out. I'll just stay here actually. But I'm gonna pop it on this guy in front of me, my hunter's mark. And I'll just attack this guy.
Okay.
Let's do sharpshooter. Why not?
Well, hold on 1 second. You're attempting to hit something with a bow.
Is it going to be a disadvantage? Yeah, that's the only thing.
I think it is.
I don't remember if point blank is a disadvantage.
You have to.
In 5e.
I don't know that rule actually either. I need to look it up.
I'll say because of its size, technically you could hit at least like this corner of them. I mean, you could probably hit a part of them that's far enough away anyway.
Yeah.
Just because of his size. So I'll say for now, until we look it up later, no. You're just a normal attack.
Okay.
Actually, because of Destiny, you have advantage anyway.
Sweet. Alright, so I'll just pop off 2 attacks on him and then Hunter's Mark him also. So let me roll that.
Yep, by the way, there's the rule.
Ah, you found it. If you're within 5 feet, there you go.
You have disadvantage. Okay, well, Destiny gives you advantage, so yeah, it'd be a regular roll then.
Regular attack.
Yep.
Okay. Sweet.
Thank you for that.
Alright. I'll just do 2 sharpshooter shots on him.
26 is a hit.
And these.
Okay.
Misses probably.
Is that sending you messages about eating away your ammo?
Yes, it is.
Okay, I'm just making sure. All right, the 12 is a miss.
Okay.
So.
And what I'm going to do next, I'm going to do... Do I still have a bonus action?
No, because you moved your hunter's mark.
Yeah, that's right. Crap. Alright, that'll be it.
Alright.
That's all I can do for
nice.
Hopefully this guy doesn't do 48 damage.
Let's find out. I hit AC 26 and AC 20.
Yep.
I'm
Okay.
making my attack.
24 is a hit.
25 damage. Wow.
All right. The hit for 26 did 14. The hit on the 20 did 20.
That's
Remnant is messed. Ugh.
That's 2 concentration checks, by the way.
Oh, that's right, because you're concentrating on Hunter's Mark. That's right.
Wait, what was the total damage on that?
They're taken separate. It's a total of 34, but for the purposes of concentration, you'll make 2 separate checks.
I'm hurting, and hang on. Concentration.
It's just a con save.
Yeah, I was trying to pull it up. Poop.
Okay, so effectively it dropped.
No more Hunter's Mark.
Killed a tree for nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. And tree's done. Ash, you're up.
All right. So let's
Like I said, you've been wailing on the one to the north of you there.
to the top.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
And the other one,
Ow.
one is actually just kind of staring blank.
Nope.
Why
This
am I
one
so
is
far
active.
away?
This one is active.
That's right.
This one
Yeah,
is
that's the one
staring.
that's been yeah, that's the one that's been wailing on me.
Yeah, both of his are fully active.
So stay away from spells.
You
You
can cast them.
don't have to. You can still cast. You can still
No.
use your
Maybe.
smites and stuff if you want. You just
Just makes a blackened area.
blow big holes in the ground and kill shit.
Mm-hmm.
This is a terrible idea.
No.
So why are we so spread apart like this?
Because the trees came from this little hedge area and from the hedge area up here and came in two separate directions. And people kind of spread out. I don't know. It's just the way you guys moved.
Alright, I'll start wailing on the
You
one to the north.
moved up there to intercept the trees before they could get to the carts originally.
Gotcha.
Those are both hits. The soloer of stuff. Ashai.
And that's just. Are we noticing does slashing impact these guys any better?
Oh yeah, Grixus and Ash, they're having a field day on these trees.
I'm a lumberjack. Okay.
I'm a lumberjack. I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay.
Gavin calls out to Grix. Ignore the one north. He's charmed. I have him under control. Now, whether or not Grix pierce him or not.
Well, yeah. Well, he's stopped wiggling too. He's already skipped his turn once. But
All right, my turn.
you do need to attack something or lose your rage.
Yeah,
That's been wailing on me.
I'm gonna go help out Ash.
Okay. Have advantage. Incoming slashy slash and a crit no less for the crappiest damage you could probably do. Oh, they're both hits. That's the upside. So 28.
I get one more because of the brutal critical.
Yeah, you get another. You get another 1d6.
Yep.
$31. Cut a couple limbs off.
Literally.
A couple, you know, some.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay.
I hate to do it, but I actually gotta run. The kids are waking up and the wife needs help.
Okay.
Get them back to bed and come back to us.
Yeah, I'll do my best to get
Do what
it
you
done
gotta do.
here quickly.
I'll try to keep you enraged best I can.
I appreciate it.
Alright, so I'm guessing he's done though now, so. My go. I'm gonna beat on Ash a little bit. I hit a 17 and a 14, so maybe not. He's stunned. Gavin, it's your go.
Yeah. Gavin's gonna do some moving. Sorry. Gavin's going to move to there.
Yeah.
I'm going to shoot this guy with my.
Okay. $24 is a hit. Oh, let's see. He's been beaten on Ash. But Grixus just got a good piece of him. So, might as well beat the guy hurting me. He's going to spin on Grixus. Hitting a 13 and 17, which is double miss. Destiny, you're up.
Going on the tree number 2.
Yep, you have advantage. Even though he's in a tree, he's still in the zone for hit. $21 is it? Hit. Putting nails in trees.
Yeah.
Nice. Alright. I'm just gonna leave Hunter's Mark. I'm not gonna try to damage anything else. And I'm just gonna make 2 attacks.
Okay.
The tree in front of me. Just at normal.
Yep.
There you go.
20 is a hit.
22. And I'll do one more. Sharpshooter.
25 is a hit. Both 22 damage. Look at that.
22. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to heal myself with my bonus action. I've got... I don't know where to go.
Which is healing word, right?
Bomb on the Summer Court.
Oh, okay.
I don't think you can do that.
As a bonus action?
No, on yourself.
You can choose an ally you can see within 120 feet of you.
Oh, you're right.
So.
Can't do it on myself. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize that.
So, do you have healing word? Healing word's a bonus action cast spell.
I do.
The question is,
do I want to?
Do you want to? You want me to save you from making a wisdom check real quick? You're in a blackened tree.
I know, I'm gonna fall out of the tree. Or it's gonna turn to ash.
If you cast.
Exactly.
As a bonus action, you're not going to be able to concentrate out, slow it down. Which means it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Oh.
Exactly.
And you will effectively fall 20 feet.
Crap.
10 feet out of the tree, and then 10 feet into the 10-foot ash hole that was created.
Yeah.
And then you'll be 10 foot under ash. So there's your wisdom saving throw.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna... Can't really do anything, can I?
You can do anything you want.
If I move, I'm gonna get an opportunity attack, though.
Only if you leave his area of attack. So
Yeah.
you could crawl down out of the tree and stay in a square that it touches, and the answer will be no.
That's probably what I need to do. It's probably the wisest thing. Get on the ground. That's what I'll do.
Okay.
I'll just stay in the same place, but just be on ground level.
All right. Well, ground level is half of your climb speed, so then you'll have half of your move speed remaining. So effectively, from ground level, you still have 15 feet to move if you want.
Yeah, I'm alright. I'll just stay here because I'll be given Destiny for now. That'll be it.
So you're staying up in the tree?
No, I'm going ground level. I'm
Okay.
just staying ground level.
Well, no, turning off the wings then. Okay, so you're ground level. Yeah. It's been beating on you. You're putting nails in it. I hit a 12, and then I got a crit. And my crit
Still
damage.
attacking Remnant?
Can't
Yes.
help you with the crit.
Yep. 12 missed though. I'm down. Neither.
21 hits.
My chat box is so big. I don't know why. There it goes.
Okay, there's the damage from Destiny. Now, the trick here is the damage that did hit you for the crit has a red box on it.
Mm-hmm.
I only did 21 damage.
Okay.
Are you at 0?
Yeah, I'm at 0. I only had 14. But
Okay.
my bow's gonna cast Spare the Dying on me.
So it blows 3 charges.
Yeah. Well, I'm down.
And create.
Oh, jeez.
He has an auto trigger on his bow.
Yeah,
Yep.
and what happens when something casts when someone's down?
He's not dead. He's not dead though. He's not.
He's
gonna
in
be
ash.
area. It's
He
gonna
is
be
an ash.
Hold
and
up.
It does instant death saving throw fails.
To corpses. Yep, sure does.
Yep.
So, this may be a really short campaign for you.
And I'm gonna roll a new character now.
Okay, Spare the Dying is a cantrip.
Yeah, it is.
The upside is it needs a first level spell to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Your current area is a 20-foot circle.
But wait, the blackened area, was it just on the tree, or was it the area?
It was part of the area below it too, but yeah, it ate the tree.
Because I was in the tree. Okay.
Yep.
Just making sure.
So here's the incoming circle. Is there. Here's the incoming circle.
I hate this blackened area / ashen area.
All right.
Okay.
Boom. Luckily, you were at ground level. You were only
So
going to...
at least I didn't fall.
All right, hang on. Corpse in the area, that becomes blackened.
Is he considered a corpse if he's still alive but not
No.
dead? Okay.
No.
I'm stable.
He's not dead. He's not dead.
No. Here
No,
it is.
that's right. The spell made him stable.
Exactly. I'm stable because of the bow.
He's not a corpse.
Well,
Not a corpse yet.
okay.
Because yeah, if the spell went off, then you are at 0 hit points and stable and don't need to make death save.
Correct.
Mhm.
But here's the problem. Here. Living creature inside the area that becomes blackened must make a con save against the caster's DC.
Mm-hmm.
So effectively, it's going to be your... What's your DC for first level spell?
Hang on, I can tell you.
It's going to be 16.
16, yeah.
Roll.
Roll a con save.
No.
So.
Oh, yeah, con save. Okay. So the fail says you're going to take 1d4 force damage per level of spell slot use, which is 1. So you're going to take 3 damage. And that is
Now he's dying
damage.
again.
Now
you're down.
that,
Now you're down.
hang on, that is one failed save. Because you took damage.
Hold on. Is that one failed save, or does that make him unstable?
Makes me unstable. Well,
Because he was stable. He wasn't
Yeah,
stable.
because the spell would have stabilized him.
I would go unstable.
That would put him re-dying.
Yeah.
He did.
Okay, yeah.
But 0 death.
Fair enough.
This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be so much fun.
Now. But then you fall 5 feet.
There you go.
Yeah, and I get more damage.
Now, I'll say because you're sinking down into the ash, you're not going to take damage. Because it's going to kind of catch you.
This is fun.
But
This is not fun.
You are under 5 foot of ash.
Practically drowning.
And you are vulnerable to death saves while you're down there.
Okay.
So, the tree's done. That's his turn. From here out, you may do as you all wish. Yeah, Remnant goes down, and you see him just... Something happened. There was a flash, and all of a sudden, just ash just goes... And where Remnant was laying, Remnant is no longer laying.
I don't like this bow.
It's an awesome bow, just not in the taint. Or if you had been standing not on an already blackened area, it wouldn't have mattered.
Would have been fine.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's why you said you went straight down and didn't move sideways out of the blackened zone.
Mm-hmm. Well, I would have taken an opportunity attack and still
No.
went down, but
You could have gone up 2 squares, 3 squares, and still not left the arc around the tree.
oh,
I told you as long as you stay within 5 feet of it.
Yeah, that's true.
I did say that.
You did.
All right, Panda, it's your go.
Alright, so I'm going to wail on the treant that's being murdered, so blue 1.
Okay.
And then
22 is a hit.
split the next one against the treant that Grixus is flanking.
Okay. 31 is a hit.
Ooh, almost a crit. And then I'll end my turn.
Okay. Grixus, is he back yet?
No.
Okay. Well, I'll pick him up then. Let's see, he was... Hang on. He was using Great Sword, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Does he get a third? No, he doesn't get a third, does he?
No, he's not frenzied.
Yeah, okay. So both of those do hit, though. So that happens, and he's done. Sweet. Wallop, wallop. Panda takes the beat, never lie. Ooh. 28 and a 20. Does 20 hit? No.
No, 22 AC.
The 20 hit. The 28 hits for 20 points of damage.
Alright.
And he's done. And he's stunned. And he's stunned. Gavin.
Can I see Remnant from where?
No.
No, I don't think anybody can see me.
He sank 5 feet and is technically underwater. He is drowning.
But I thought he was 6 feet tall.
He's also prone.
I'm
He
prone, yeah.
He didn't land feet first. He's a cat. Come on.
Oh,
What's going to be more awesome? Let's say he makes all of his saving throws while he's down there. He's instantly going to wake up and drown and die.
Yep. Pretty much.
Can't. I wouldn't be able to get him. I can't get him out, even if I get down there. I couldn't see him even if I was like right on top of that, on the edge. Like if I was
You'd be able to feel him if you went down. I mean, the hole is roughly 10 foot across and 5 foot down. I mean, it's a bowl shape. It's rounded.
I just don't think I can't get him because I can't see him. I can't heal him because he's
correct. You can't range heal him from there. Correct.
I can't range heal him. I can't do any healing.
Someone's got to get him out of the hole first.
Well,
And
he still has a treant. He still has a treant standing over.
Exactly.
Well, shit happens.
Yeah. All right. Gavin's going to move to here, and Gavin's going to cast. Okay. Second level slot.
Okay. First things first.
Yep.
You need to make your to see if you can even cast at all roll.
Yep.
So 10 plus spell slot level.
Right.
So 12. Okay, so it casts.
And I'm going to try and mitigate the effect.
Okay. So I was going to say, are you slow casting or are you?
Yeah, normal casting.
Okay.
But add 4 to that save.
16?
I'm next to Ash because I'm next to Ash. I'm assuming is his bonus still 4 or is it now 5?
But it is a nat 1.
Yeah, it doesn't. Well,
I don't know how he's gonna look at it.
Yeah, I'll let you figure. I'll let him figure out what that is then. Yeah, it's a nat 1, but the save would be a
16.
Is Ash is
No.
your aura plus 4 or plus 5?
Doesn't matter. You need an 18.
So it would be half.
Because it's a second level slot.
Yeah, so it would be half.
So yeah, half. Regardless, you're gonna fail the full. So
yeah,
half an area. So it's a second level slot, which is 40 foot, halved to 20. Is that 20? That's 20. Okay, let's see.
DC 18 wisdom. Okay.
All right, hang on, because a couple other things are getting ready to happen too. Wisdom saves. You say 18? He failed. Well, they both failed. So. Move away from the caster. Okay, first I'm going to need Ash to make a con save. Alright. What was your your DC is
18.
Hang on. Okay, so with Ash, do you get bonus from your own aura?
Oh yeah.
He does. Okay. So he would have made the save there. And then they need... They're going to take... That's second level spells, right? Yeah. Okay.
So which effect is this?
Hmm?
What effect?
Living creature, not the caster, inside area that becomes blackened.
Or take 2d4 force.
If they fail.
So you rolled for this? Is that what you were doing?
Well, technically they are on the edge of it, yes.
Okay. Well, that's
but it's gonna be a little different. I'm not sure how to draw this. Not as a circle. Oh, I do know how to draw this. I forgot I can do this. Forgot I can do like this.
cool.
Why isn't it an ellipse? What?
Where does it normally draw the power from?
Living creature.
Where does it normally draw power from? The living thing and the ground around it, right?
Yeah. Right.
These things are trees.
Okay.
You watch the black stretch out under their feet and pull from them. As they take damage from just being in the blackened area automatically. But yeah, you see the blackened area stretches out towards them, being the plants of the area. So that happened.
Okay.
Okay, and let's see, they both failed their things, so they both must run.
No.
And
It's single target. Just this guy.
oh, okay. A failed save takes 3d6 psychic damage, which was 12. Okay, let's apply that first. And now it has to run away. Okay, so Ash and Grixus are going to end up getting attacks of opportunity as this thing starts to run away.
Alright, which one?
3. Blue 3.
Blue 3.
Nice.
Wow.
Very nice.
So 13, 20, 30, 8 damage. And its move rate is 30. One of the ones that can't speak. Okay.
Back in.
Blah, blah. 17, double miss. Destiny. What do you do?
Alright. I attack him.
Okay.
I don't have advantage anymore.
No, you do not.
Does a 33 hit?
Holy shit. You gotta love a red box 17.
33,
Okay, so it's
33.
40, that's 50. Halved.
The little nail pokes all the way through the tree.
It's got a sliver of life.
So close.
If only there was someone on the other side of the tree who could give it a
Do
little
anything.
smack on the butt.
Yeah.
Don't you get a second attack? You don't get
No,
it.
I don't. I'm a rogue. Rogues never get second attacks.
Well, no, I'm thinking like you're triple class. Yeah, you still don't get
Still
a
won't
second
ever
attack.
get one. No. None of
Well,
my classes would give me one.
you could always light weapon and offhand use a bonus action.
Yeah, but
Regardless, I mean,
usually my bonus action is used up by some of my other abilities.
I know. So yeah, you
So
leave it free. I know.
Well, and the real problem is you can only get sneak attack damage on one attack around.
right.
Still, so you take it on that main one. Big deal. Remnant, I need you to roll death save.
All right. That's just a D20, isn't it?
Yeah, basically, yeah. You need a 10 or higher.
Mm-hmm. Let me just roll a D20. There's a 10.
That's a green.
It's a green.
It's one green. So, still
And that's
breathing,
it.
still breathing dust. All right, I'll be right back.
Mm.
I think Ash just became my new best friend.
Hmm.
I will stay within very close to him from now on.
Is it a +4 or +5 to saves?
I don't know. I don't know if his charisma is 18 on it.
That's cool.
But either way, +4 and +4 or +5, either one, big deal.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I would have been fine if I hadn't rolled a 1, say. And I'm not about to use lucky. I would use lucky to prevent damaging my ability score. But keep it score.
There's only one person to beat on, so this one's easy. I hit a 24 and a 26.
Jeez.
Okay. Both of those hit, but I'm going to use my reaction.
To
half the damage on one of them.
on what you want the
That's
first
what
one
we're
or second one to be halved?
First one.
Okay, you pick the lower of the two.
Yeah.
The first one would have been 12,
Okay, so I take 6.
and the second one is 18.
Ouch. Okay.
All right, he's done. Bah! He's one of the dumb
So he
trees.
said,
He's one of the
yeah.
dumb trees, so he just keeps wailing.
So Ash said he was
Yeah.
going to be right back. But
Yeah, I
keep-
saw
keep
his
the fucking
thing.
loop.
So, yep, he's well. Both of those are hits. It's 27.
43.
Huh?
Right. Improved Divine Smite. He automatically gets the 1d8, regardless of if it's fiend or undead. So the improved Divine Smite, that happens regardless.
On every attack?
I'm pretty sure. Yep. Pulling it up now.
Okay.
Improved Divine Smite. By 11th level, Your melee weapon strikes carry divine power. Whenever you hit a creature with a melee weapon, the creature takes an extra 1d8. If you also use your divine smite with an attack, you add this extra damage to your divine.
Okay.
So improved divine smite is a 1d8 on any melee weapon.
Oh, wow. I have been adding that to his previous attacks. Okay. Well, the upside is then that will be enough. Whoop. To do that. He kills it. Blah, 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 blah.
He would probably move in on blue 3.
I was going to say we'll move to here. Yep. Let's see, Grixus is melee range. Puts that one down.
Nice.
Yep. Oh wait, no, he had one more attack at him, didn't he? Grixus had one more attack. There we go.
So he wakes that one up.
Yep.
Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey.
Yep. Actually, that would have made that hit a crit, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So, extra damage. Check. All right, now it's his turn. Yeah, he pops back awake. Grixus is whacking on him.
Now, incapacitated is not.
Well, I know it flows to like 2 other side effect things.
No, he's just incapacitated. He can't take actions or reactions. But he's incapacitated. He's not paralyzed, so he would. It would not.
Okay. I'll put this back then.
Does not give you advantage and does not auto crit.
That's weird.
That would make that spell ridiculously powerful if it gave auto crit on your first attack.
You would think incapacitated would allow advantage, though.
Well, it comes down to, do you lose your conscious ability effectively? So apparently the answer is no. You're still aware. You're just unable.
Just think about it. If I could give you advantage and auto crit on everything within a 30-foot cube, I mean,
That'd be sick.
That would be ridiculously.
That's where you tool up with some AoE folks. And you're like, we gotta do this. So, but yeah, it slams. It hits Grix once and is done. He's still knocked out. Gavin, you're up.
Okay. Gavin's gonna start moving south. $30. Gavin is keep this go.
Swear to God, if you kill.
Come on.
Are you
Tell me
gonna
I'm just-
are you gonna be mad? Because even at half damage, guess what?
Oh, you needed help, Austin. Now I'm gonna make you have to go get Remnant. Save Remnant.
That's what he's not gonna save me.
Are you fucking serious? Get in the hole and shut up.
Or you can go kill the one to the north.
Up there.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I keep on breaking up really.
Yeah, I'm getting some hit miss. $30 is a hit. That's not a knife. This is a knife. All right, Remnant. Roll your D20, baby. Alex.
Oh, hang on one sec.
Death
Death
save.
save.
Death save.
Poop.
Red. Check. And he's done.
He failed a death save? I didn't see the roll.
Yeah, it's an 8.
Yeah, he actually rolled it. It whispered it to me. That one he did on his character sheet. It was an 8.
Yeah, I just hit death save.
So, all right, Panda's up. Say we'll come get some of this by moving here. He gets advantage.
Oh, I'm right here.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll put you back. You were right there. Who you want to beat on?
Alright. I'm going to take.
Now, this one's still stunned. Grix woke this one up.
Alright, let's see. And then. Charging him with my no dachis.
Okay. You're in a position to still achieve advantage on the corner.
Well.
Jesus fucking Christ.
With an additional 5 attack damage. And.
You are messing up a tree. Imagine being this dude. This dude's just standing there just watching all the other trees just get jacked up.
He's still AFK, so.
Yep. That's not enough, so he's going to need his second attack. And that will be enough. La 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 la.
Okay, can everybody hear me now?
Yes.
Now I can hear you.
Sounds perfect.
Okay, because I lost everybody for like 10 minutes there.
All right. The only tree that's left is the tree that's stunned, and it's his turn, so he's just gonna watch.
Try. I still can't, even if I moved here, I still cannot see Remnant, correct?
He's effectively
Underwater.
buried. Yeah. You will have to.
If I move to there and kind of, take a foot in, can I drag him out of it?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do.
Like I said, it's only 5 foot deep. In theory, you could stand there, and you'd be fine. Your head would be above the ash, so you'd have to just go down into it. You can feel him down in there, and you can pull him out.
Around, and I will pull him out.
Yep, you can pull him out.
This is like a never-ending story.
So you started what? Here? So 20. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you can do that. So let's do this. Then. There. You pull him as you pull him back out to the edge, upper edge there. All right, Destiny. There's one remaining tree standing there, kind of looking semi-helpless. That Grixus just rushed, but hasn't done anything to yet.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 55, 60.
Welcome to Cunning Axe.
Yep. And has he been? He hasn't been woken up yet, has he?
No, he's not.
Oh, surprise!
Okay.
Just a minute. On. So I get to do normal damage. Yay.
Yay. All right. Yeah, and it shudders awake. Gavin, you can feel the spell break out of your concentration.
Okay.
As the last remaining effect fails.
Don't roll a 1. Yeah, but as long as you didn't roll, you had rolled a 1, you would have been dead. And there's nothing I can do.
Correct.
Yep. One of the few times they do, in fact, specify A1 is bad specifically.
Yeah.
They're like, oh yeah, fail. That's kind of an optional thing. But this here, this is bad. Okay.
All right. So are we now wailing on the new one? All right.
Apparently. You want to come stand about here?
Boom. All right. With the charge, an additional +5. And
wow. Watch his health bar. You ready for this?
Yeah.
There's Ash's damage.
Jeez.
Ash wails on this thing. All right. Well, Grixus hasn't been doing too bad either. So we're going to... Nice. Nice. Destiny over there doing her 2 cents. All right. Grixus 1 or 2, Ash 3 or 4, Destiny 5 or 6. 5 or 6. So Destiny, it kind of it just picks you.
Okay.
So I got a crit and an 18.
Okay, I'm going to use my reaction against the crit.
Okay. Would have been 25.
So
12.
13.
12. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Gotta let it go.
What?
Gavin is going to use.
Well, what's wrong?
No, I already used my reaction, so I can't have 2 reactions in a round.
Oh, yeah.
So I gotta let it go.
Gavin is going to use a healing kit to stabilize.
Roll your.
Thank goodness.
Well, no, that negates the
No,
roll. Yeah,
not
using
magical.
the kit.
Not magical. Not magical.
Okay.
Alright,
Boom.
bitch.
Stabilized.
Thank you.
Holy shit. See, if it wasn't freaking piercing damage, because you're doing,
I'd be doing an ass load.
you're doing like dagger damage to this. You're doing like even with sneak attack and all these bonuses, you're like 10, 12, 15. You're like, and then you only get the 1, so you're like,
Yeah.
all this potential crapped out because I'm attacking wood with a toothpick.
I guess it skips me.
Yep, it will effectively skip you because you are stable, but not
up.
Up, yeah. Something tells me he's going to die this round.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to let you know, he's got 41.
I think Ash can do that himself. Not quite.
Nope, maybe not this round.
He's going to come close. 18, 29, 32.
Dang.
Yeah.
So Grix has to do 9.
Go Grix.
All right. Yep, I need 9. On an advantage attack. That misses. That's like the first miss. But he gets another swing. So we're copacetic. Because that hits. So there we go. Token dead.
So Gavin kind of pulls Remnant like out of the darkened the blackened area about here. And then he'll kind of walk away looking at Destiny, just kind of shaking his head and shrugging his shoulders.
Destiny is going to start walking towards them with her sword drawn.
Your rapier?
Is it? Yeah, well, sword, rapier.
Well, even your short sword does piercing damage too.
Yeah, I know.
That's why I used to love the old school where it had short sword and broadsword. They were identical, except for damage type.
Yep.
I don't think the rogue has any slashing.
But yeah, broadswords had slash damage.
Yeah. Gavin kind of holds his hand up and is like, let him, we need him. We need him. Did you see how far we came?
She's like, I can cast and hit him from here.
I'll kill him.
Did you see how much territory we covered in a day and a half with him versus how far we made it on our? I know he was stupid. I mean, he's out cold, so I don't.
Yeah.
Talk mad shit.
I know he was stupid. You can kill him after we're done if it comes to that. But
Promise.
we need him. You do what you feel is right. You can do what you feel is right.
So what you're saying is, after we're done and we fix this, I get to kill him.
I'm saying I won't get in your way.
Good enough.
Oh, God.
Fine. He lives.
I'm
for
saying
now.
I won't stop it.
I'm just saying we're never making it to the center of this thing without him.
See, now we're gonna take Remnant's token and put it right here next to Tomlin's token.
So I'm thinking of Paladin next.
Well, if you want to be a paladin who worships a god of the sun, you could share Ash's holy symbol.
There you go.
No. We're not letting you die. We need you.
Me?
Oh, this deep? Trust me, you built a character that they need this deep.
Yeah, we need.
Yeah.
Because the bonus your little bubble gives you guys to being able to even try to get a long rest.
Yeah,
I was really stoked about
That by itself.
Huge.
When I rolled through the night, I had one roll that missed it by 1, and one roll that missed it by 3.
It gives us the ability to long rest, which is nice.
Of something just tripping the fuck over your circle.
As Gavin said, we need him.
She'll go ahead and sheathe her rapier. His days are numbered.
Well,
Oh,
he gets one mistake. I think he probably made 3.
That was 2 at least.
I was just going to say, I think he made 3. And I mean, and one was a critical fail, so that counts as 2.
All I'm saying, Gavin, is he better kiss your ass because you saved his life. In more ways than one. I'm gonna go back and sit back up on the wagon.
Okay, well, you guys have a bunch of wood that needs moved. Because these are now just fallen trees.
Got 3 characters with 20 or greater strength. They can move it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying, but
Gavin has a strength of 8. Gavin's not moving this.
like I said, there's going to be a moment. Some trees need to be moved. Grixus does, in fact, have his great axe, so he effectively can lumberjack.
Gavin will pull Remnant up onto this first cart.
Told you we were going to set him right up there, right next to Tom.
right next to the old time one. So I'm thinking Paladin right now. It kills me.
Question. We're in the taint, and it says, trying to figure out one thing. Well, items don't use charges, but they do. But items do lack it, and that includes
When they burn charges.
When they burn charges. So what about a scroll or a potion?
A scroll. Well, you haven't tested those. I will tell you now, a potion for sure will not.
Okay. All right. No actions at this point. Well, sorry, we need him awake before we keep moving. Gavin will throw Gavin will pour a potion of healing down.
Sweet.
And actually, I'm looking at this. How many charges do you have on your bow, Remnant?
Just 1 now, because I used 3, right? And then the other was, 2, because I used Hunter's Mark off of it, and it cost an extra point, right? Or no, I don't have any. Because let's see. Hang on.
Read the fourth bullet on 31 to 55 mile. It wouldn't have had the 3 to do spare the dying. So technically, we'll just say for
+1, yeah.
1 extra charge.
1 extra charge. Well,
So the hunter's mark would have took 3.
Yeah, it would have had 3, and then it would have used 3 to
4.
spare the dying. So, it
4.
would have used 4. You're right. It couldn't.
Which it wouldn't have had. So we'll let it fly, because whatever. Made good story. But take note. Won't happen again. So, yeah, you're at 0 charges. You're at 0 charges for now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But
doesn't an item once it goes 0 charges have a chance to like disappear?
Some specify that.
Only if it specifies it.
Okay.
Some do specify that.
So you gain.
A lot of the times, the like ones that recharge at dawn or whatever the fuck.
So you regain 7 HP from a potion.
Sweet.
So you slug juice down his throat.
Yeah. And basically, as soon as he kind of comes to, Gavin's gonna be like, "I'd be still if I were you. You're not on you're on a couple people's shit list right now.
Play dead."
I'll just be like, "What happened? Did it go over well?"
No. It did not
Oh,
go over.
for the record too, and you kind of don't notice it because you have black fur, but you're gonna notice it as soon as you start touching other things. Yeah, you're a fucking chimney sweep right now, dude. You are covered in this layer of
Ash.
black, talcum powdery
Gavin's
ash.
Gavin's like, I had to fish you out of one ash.
What?
Oh, it's totally obvious. There's a huge black streak all like right here.
I'll probably peek
Of-
up and just like look at the ground.
Yeah, and Gavin's probably covered in black in the ash as well.
Did I cause that?
Yes. You caused, and actually, Gavin will kind of point at everything. He's like, "You caused all of that."
And you see Grixus and Ash out there with swords and axes and shit, chopping up the fallen treants to move them out of the way of the wagons. To move these out of the way.
Gavin's gonna be like, I know you think you were doing the right thing, but realize that everything in here is tainted and twisted. These were not trees. These were not the trees that you know. They were.
Guess
they
I'll
have
have to be more open to the way you handle things.
Rule number 1: we've been doing this for a long time. And we've been working as a team for a long time. When Destiny or myself kind of take the lead on something, try to play along because chances are we know what we're doing.
That's right. That's right. That's the most subtle way to say you don't know shit I've ever heard in my life. That is fucking epic right there.
That's funny.
That's a bard. It's a bard with a 20 charisma right there.
That is awesome.
I'll take your word for it.
For now.
I won't
rest
try
up.
to cause this again.
For now, rest up. You took the one of those trees walloped on you pretty hard. You seem to do best, and you seem to do best when you stay away. and this is going on. And if you knew who this was coming from, you'd laugh a lot.
Yeah. From the guy who
next
also.
time I want your opinion, I will beat it out of you.
Yeah. Yeah. Coming from the guy at full health
Yeah. I'm the only guy at full health.
That's
Yeah.
not true.
I-
There's 6 people behind you
Who didn't even have to
At
lift a
full
finger?
health.
With a finger. Who are clerics and casters that didn't do it.
They
Hey,
didn't help.
the biggest
Hang on,
victory
hang on.
there.
Allow me to reiterate a word you just said.
Casters.
Casters.
It's best they not do anything.
Cowards.
You're gonna
Okay.
cause more problems.
Okay.
Until we accidentally sink the wagon with the chair in it in a
Yeah.
thing of ash and can't
Yeah.
get that bitch back out.
Very true. I
that's-
think the biggest victory there is the fact that we did not lose a horse.
Mhm.
That one.
You know, this is the first time since our, I'd say close to, I'm not sure if I'm really remembering this right, but this is the first time since we fought that iron golem and that crystal golem that Destiny took more damage than what the temporary gives.
Real
from
damage. Any
Gavin.
real
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah, real damage. This is the first time since then she's taken real damage.
It's like I'm used to getting the little bruise knocking, but I actually bled.
Yeah. Yeah, she is not happy about that.
She does the little.
I can't see what she did, so
We should probably take a short rest here before we continue on. By the way, and I mean while we're after we get the logs done, we took a little bit of.
I'll pop the bubble up.
I'm trading places with Ash.
That's what I figured.
Okay.
I'm gonna trade places with Remnant.
All right.
I just like look over and smile.
For those who can understand Sylvan, give me perception checks.
Okay. $25. Nice.
Okay. And I think doesn't Grixus has it
Grix.
too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. You all can hear on the wind, like muttering and whispering, like the word is being spread about what just happened.
Good. Maybe they'll leave us.
Like
That's not good.
they now know the killer of trees are on their way.
Yeah, we're gonna have to be very careful.
Be your. Away
I'll
from-
have to be careful. Seems like.
You'll be dead. This little one's not.
Okay, Ponda.
Thank you. But yeah, we clear the trees. Let's go ahead and take like a I don't know how long we've been traveling, but let's take a mid-morning snack.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I am going to have to call it for tonight.
Okay.
So,
And we can call it there.
All right.
good resting spot.
Well, I was hoping we could at least
sure.
get on to the next long rest. Well, I was hoping we'd get on to at least the long rest. Can we
Well-
see? How about this? Can we see if we make it to the next long rest campsite without hitting an encounter?
Mm-hmm.
And then we can either pause it and start with that next time, or just be at a campsite for the next 2 weeks.
I just rolled to see about an encounter, and I rolled a perfect 100.
Dang.
So that means there is an encounter.
You guys are gonna bump into something.
All right. Well, so we get a 1 hour. We're in the middle of a 1 hour short rest for the next 2 weeks.
So,
Cool.
Yep. Effectively, you guys have a little bit of time to talk and do
Does
whatever.
anybody need
Lick your
healed?
wounds.
So I get to verbally accost Remnant for the next 2 weeks on Discord.
Oh god.
Yep.
This is gonna
Alright.
be great.
All right, guys. We'll talk to you.
See you later.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be a wow moment.
I would say, what the hell? If we rolled 100, what the hell is coming up?
Balls.
Oh, that means I get to have something cool.
Do we at least? Can you tell? Do we at least get the short rest in?
Let's see that
Or
one.
we,
I'll roll for that.
that's-
We'll see. Sure. I rolled a 4. So yeah.
Okay, we get the short rest.
So you
That's
guys
what
will get a short rest in,
Yeah, we'll get a short rest.
but you will not make it to dusk without bumping into something else.
We will not make. Now, the other question is, how many miles did you say we were in?
47.
How many miles in do we get before that encounter?
I'm rolling that now. Hang on. Why is it not rolling? It's stuck. Oh, there it goes. 6 more. So you'll be at 53?
3. So we are still
Not
inside
55.
We're not inside the next open.
So yeah, you're not at 55?
Yes, exactly.
Why? It just gets more fun.
You say so.
Oh, I absolutely, for sure, know so. Don't worry. See, once you get past the 75 mark, you can worry a lot less about the blackened spaces.
Well, learning more. I'm loving the taint, by the way.
But do you see what happens
Oh yeah.
once you
It
hit
goes
75?
it goes back down to 5, but wherever you target.
To 10. It goes down to 10, yeah.
Yeah, it goes down to 10. If the area effect is also black, if
Yep.
it targets a creature, then that creature must make a save as if in the black. He'll take force damage.
Yep. Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Or if I cast a fireball, the fireball becomes a blackening.
Yep, the place where it explodes will a fireball will explode. You'll take the fire damage, then that area will be blackened. Then you'll take the blackened damage, and then if I can find a way to bonus cast something in that same area, I can trigger an ash area and drown you in it. So be ready,
Yep. That sounds terrible.
because that works both ways.
Yeah. The
Basically
problem,
what just happened to me.
the problem that you've got is the fact that you took fireball away from. She's the one that we should be throwing fireballs left and right in this area, and that's where that would be hell. She doesn't have any 4th level slots.
Well, the hard part of that is she'll no longer be able to cast fireball on herself, because she'll blacken her standing area and then blacken the area of effect.
Oh, it doesn't matter. She
Just
can't cast
so
fireball.
bad.
She can't fireball at all because she can't cast fireball.
Oh, I'm
She
just
doesn't
saying.
have a spot.
All right,
The
here.
question I've got a couple of self that for higher level.